It's Megan Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to the 317th episode of Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. Today is April 18, 2021. It's a Sunday. I was going to line up for the financial aid for our government, but the DSWD personnel are not there yet. So I'm just going to go back there. It's just here on the other side of the street, so I can go whenever. Today is Sunday, we don't have church, and we are still under MECQ. So I would like to share with you guys the projects that I have been making recently. And first off, I was able to make a bigger type of shell purse. So this is how it looks like from Miss Sharon's tutorial, and I made it bigger by increasing the number of stitches for the circle in the middle and also for this one here. So this is how it looks like, and I really like this item so much. And yesterday I started another one using the gold line yarn. I'm still not finished with it, but this is how it is so far. So I'm hoping that this much will be plenty for the flap, because it has a flap like this. So I'm using my 2.75 hook for this, and this is the first project that I want to share with you guys. The kids' school is finally done. So they have their vacation already, and they're just waiting for the commencement activities of sorts, and I think that's gonna be on Friday next week. So for the Sharon Lee Crochet Challenge week 14, if you're not familiar, she is a fellow Filipino vlogger and crocheter, a designer of certain crochet items, and she makes tutorials out of it. She is also from the Philippines, and I have been making her items recently. It is my week 14, and I challenge myself every week to try out one of her tutorials. So for this week's tutorial, I chose the fish, how to crochet the fish purse. So this is how it looks like. So this is using the red love nuts yarn. And for this part here with the drawstring, I used some variegated yarn Miss Jan gave me. So this is the first one. The third, and the fourth are using the variegated yarn that is milk cotton. So it looks like this. For this one, the eye is a little bit on the upper part, but for the other ones, I put it just like how Miss Sharon made it in the middle of this part here. And these are using some alligator stitch. So I had fun working on this while looking after the kids downstairs, and I still have some leftover of the milk cotton yarn, so I'm gonna try out the ones that are in this variety of colors for these ones. So for the snout part of this other fish, I use the bamboo cotton, the bamboo yarn that I have leftovers of, and then I have this bead here that I recently found because Daniel has been playing with it. That's how I discovered that I have one. So I have been using that for the drawstring part of the fish purse. And if you're interested on working on these ones, I will put her link on the description box below. If you want to try it out and join me with the challenge, you are welcome to do so. These are the two ones that have variegated colors to them, and I think for the alligator stitch, the variegated yarn suits it so well because of the scales of the fish varying colors. And the last ones, I have 4 of them, is using the gold line yarn in white. And And I think the gold line yarn also is appropriate for this type of project. For the snout part, I used the gray yarn, and it also has that bead there. So it turned out quite cute that I wanted to make more of them in the future. And then I have some progress with my fine cotton yarn projects, which are the crochet top panels. I'm sorry if the camera is swaying. The electric fan is just near here, and it's very hot here in the Philippines nowadays, but I think we have a storm coming up that is hopefully not going to land. So that is our weather for today. So I have been working on the spider stitch panels, and I think this is the appropriate size for it, which are the repeats, the 6 repeats of the design. So this is the yellow one, and I still have this much to work on or use. For the green one, I also have made 6 repeats of the design, and I still have this much to work with. So if you wanted to know how it looks like, how I'm going to put it together, I have put here on Stella the panels that I made in the past with some simple filet crochet design to it. So as you can see, this is the pink one that I have made with 3 repeats of the design, but I think it became very long. So what I did was I put some stitch markers to show you guys how it will look like. And for the orange, I wasn't able to finish it yet. I don't know if it is the right length. I think this is the better length for this top rather than this one. So I don't know if I'm gonna unravel some of this to suit the top well. But this is how it looks like. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sew this together here, and also for the back part, and then maybe contemplate whether to put some stitches here or on the end part, on the end bits of the panel. So it is still on the experimental stage, and I still wanted to work on it. But for this other panel, I don't know if these two can work together. So maybe I will just try to purchase another set of yarn so that I can make another panel in yellow and green. So I have also been making some mermaid tail purses from the variegated yarns that I have still available. So these are how they look. They kinda are washed out from the light, but they are really appropriate. The variegated yarn, I think, is very appropriate for this type of project, just to make it the scales nice looking. So for this one, I decided not to make the strap part. I'm just going to put a keyring on the slider of the zipper so that it can have some zipper pull of sorts or something to hold on to. So I made 4 of them, and all of them has a crab stitch for the trimming. So I really have fun working on them. So now I have, I think, 6 all in all. And then the other day, last Thursday, I was able to make a whip and chat while working on the ship diamond painting. I was able to work on the white parts of the sails, and I am hoping to still make a whip and chat while working on this on another time. And I have made some topics that I want to discuss during that time. So please do check that out if ever I will have the opportunity to make it. So those are the projects that I want to share with you guys. And for my background today, I have here Doodland. He is a hippo that I made eons ago. I was thinking of at first to turn him into a pony, but then the eye part I put it way up his head, so I just decided to turn him into a hippo instead. So this is using the variegated yarn that Ate Fats gave me, along with some regular love nuts yarn in blue and white. So I have him on my Shopee account for a while now. Nobody has taken him yet, and it's really a big one, very huggable too. So I have been storing him for a while along with Stitch and Toothless, but this is one of the amigurumis that I have on my shop. If you want to check it out, I have a link on my Shopee account on the description box below. By the way, Dudeland is the name of the channel that Dan usually watches. Those are animated fruits, and he really loves watching them, so that is where I got the name for the hippo. And I have some shout outs. I will put them down below for Jam of Creuzart. She is a fellow Filipino vlogger. She now lives in the Netherlands, so she has been taking some videos around there. So that is kind of fun to watch. She also has some reviews about fur crochet hooks. So if you do want to check her out, I will put her link on the description box below, along with other finds that I have. I often put channels on my Facebook page, the ones that I have discovered and have discovered from before, the ones that I binge watch every day. So if you do want to check it out, that is gonna be on my Gantsilyera page. The link is down below. So I opened my shop again, and I have been listing items there recently, kinda having fun doing that. And I'm hoping that more people will see them so that they can buy from me in a way. Although I'm worried about it because my ate's printer has broken down because the laptop that she uses for that printer has broken down. The printer is okay, but the laptop that they are using for using the printer has broken down, so I wouldn't be able to print my waybill with the printer that they have. So I am planning of buying a portable one, so I'm gonna be saving up for that. Always, I am also making some clips of interesting places that I find every now and then. Some things that I want to share with you guys. So if you're interested in watching that, I will put that on the end parts of my videos. Just please lessen the volume because it gets loud. And then I have discovered this other podcaster, Miss Marny of Marny. I will put her link on the description box below. She has a tag about crochet hooks, so I wanted to join in with her. Although the other day I rummaged my hook collection, and I don't have the one that can be bought here in the Philippines, so I wouldn't be able to show you guys. I think I have gifted that to one of my friends, so I don't have it available right now, but I think I'm still gonna make the tag. It is about crochet hooks, the ones that you use every now and then, or your collection of crochet hooks. So I wanted to make a separate video of that if ever I can. So that is from Marny. So I have also been saving this storage here for when the kids ate up all of the cookies. So my kuya or my brother-in-law was going to throw this out, but I saved it, and here is where I put some of my crochet items. It is a really nice container. It has a lid on it, but you can use it as is. That is also one of the things that I have put here. And then I am focusing more on finishing my whips, my works in progress. I really have to made up my mind and be determined about it because I have so many whips going on, some experiments like the tops. So I wanted to work on them first before I go on and make future projects. So maybe you will be seeing them finished as soon as I can. So this is gonna be the last bits of the podcast. I'm gonna be lining up for the financial aid later. I'm hoping that I will do that as fast as I can, because the last time when I lined up for the vaccination, it took me several hours to get it done. But since the place is just near here, I'm hoping that I will be done before lunch or maybe after lunch. I hope. That is my errand for today. I think my Ate's family is going somewhere today. I think the kids are really bored with just living at home and having their classes at home. So I think Ate and my brother-in-law would like to treat them with some pasyal or going out. So I think that's it from me. Bye for now, and I hope you have a happy day crocheting and some family bonding time. Hi guys! So I'm here by my Ate's house right now. The kids are still sleeping. They will have their classes starting at 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. So I just want to show you the project that I have been rushing since yesterday. So my Lola Betty, the one who buys wallets from me, the one that I have been mentioning before, has came yesterday here asking for wallets. So I shown her my stash of wallets, and she chose this one here, although she doesn't like the color since she said that it will get dirty. So what I did was, out of this pattern here, I made her the color of her choice, which is the black and red right here. And she said that I should lessen it a bit for about 1 inch, so I did that. But then I decided to make another one, and this is it, interchanging the colors. So for this one, I'm still going to put the zipper. So I have here the zipper along with the thread that I needed to use. But for this other one, I have already put the zipper on it a while ago. So it will be ready once she gets here. I can just hand it to her. And since I'm going to give it to her, I wouldn't be able to show you guys. So I decided to make a video here to show you this project of mine. Hi guys, I am on Daniel's Zoom meeting. Hi guys, so I'm just gonna cook the kids some merienda. So I cut up some potato into wedges, and now I'm frying them. And I'm gonna be putting some powder in them. This one is sour cream, and the other one is cheese flavor. So that's the merienda right there. It suddenly started raining. It's 3 p.m. It has been sunny the whole day, and now it is raining. It's a sunny day today. Mama put out her pillows to get dried by the sun. So I'm gonna line up for the financial aid at our barangay later. I'm kinda nervous in a way, I don't know why. That's the weather for today. Hi guys, so I'm just by here the store having my IDs Xerox because I'm gonna need it for the payout later. So here are some of Ate's plants. has some snake plant, and she put some eggshells on it. And then here she has some succulent Ate May gifted her. She has this bowl of barya or coins.